great dads in this world, and one of them is mine. I know no dad is perfect, but he's pretty darn close a lot of the time.
Alright, so some of you guys don't know me, but I wanted to introduce myself. My name is Mike White. I'm the case manager and child support specialist. I just want to say that I'm glad to see everybody. I was hoping everybody came in today, and I'm glad to see you guys. Our job is basically to help you navigate through the child support and the family court system, right? So when it's all over for you guys, I always say, we want to educate you guys so you guys are more familiar with not only child support, but you guys are more familiar with the family court, so you guys can navigate and you understand maybe just a little bit of family law. So when they start talking things about family law, you start to understand, right, and everything. And we can help you get a job, and we can do this, that, and the other. But ultimately, the goal is to really try to connect the families back, because there's a huge disconnect sometimes. And I always say to you guys that everybody that's sitting here is not a deadbeat. There's a difference between deadbeat and dead broke, right? There's a difference between a male and a man, right? So we'll talk a little bit about that, right? They started having child support specialists within these programs because there were so many clients within the programs that were suffering from issues of child support, visitation, custody, right? And it was creating barriers for them. So the name of the program is Back to Work, but it's really an oxymoron if we can't get a person back to work if they have issues. So we had to they put somebody in here. When I say they, I'm talking about Child Support Enforcement, HRA, and Goodwill Industries. They partnered up so they can have people like me and LeVon in here to work with you guys exclusively one-on-one. Because most of the time, and going back in years, right, the only relationship most people had with child support was maybe going down to 151, or maybe going down to the courts, or maybe having people like Trevor come to these agencies to really talk with you guys. But you guys have me and you have LeVon right here at your disposal to really help you with some of these issues, man. So I just want to say that you know, I'm just glad that I'm able to help you guys, right? Because I want all you guys to succeed. Because if you guys fail, then we fail. If you succeed, we succeed. It's not about me and LeVon, it's about you guys. All right, so I want you guys to understand that.
I tell you guys every day, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be working. So it just comes down to us moving forward together. That's all. Alright? And like Mike just said, it's a 50-50 thing. I will put in all the work for you guys as long as you put in the work for me. Our primary basis is to make sure that jobs happen, but at the end of the day, the reason why we're hired is to make sure that your child support cases are understood, and not just brought down, but understood.
You ready? So we're going to give it up, man, for Kevin Livingston.
Another bloody summer, so I decided to put things in place to make sure we have opportunities for the young men and women out here.
Livingston, who works for a local bank, calls his efforts 100 Suits for 100 Men. He started it about a year ago after realizing that more than 24 of his friends were murdered in a single year.
The Best of Brooklyn, up 3 months ago, on News 12, Channel 7, so on and so on. I work with everybody from Al Sharpton to Chrisette Michelle to Mr. Cheeks and the Lost Boys. The reach is growing. I care about my people. And I say that to say this, you know, when I was working in the bank at the time, once again, let me just say that one more time. If you're not rejected on a daily basis, your goals aren't ambitious enough. I was told no more than I heard yes. Unhappy. Told no more times than I heard yes. And so I closed my book, got up, and never looked back. I just got the word that we're going to open up our second office in Queens yesterday.